Imagine sitting here alone in a century-old courthouse. Sunlight filters through the tall windows, casting long shadows on the floor. Suddenly, footsteps echo down an empty hallway. You turn. No one's there. What if that wasn't a ghost, but a memory of the past? Today I'm at the historic Cleveland County Courthouse in Rison, Arkansas, and it's the perfect backdrop. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and controversial theories in paranormal research. It's called the stone tape theory. And if it's real, it could completely rewire how we understand hauntings, time, and even consciousness itself. The stone tape theory suggests that certain materials like stone, brick, or even water can act as natural recording devices. These materials might absorb and store emotional energy from traumatic or deeply intense experiences. When something powerful happens, violence, grief, overwhelming fear, that moment could leave an energetic imprint on the environment. And under the right conditions, that imprint could play back. Think about the common traits of ghost sightings. Apparitions walking the same hallway again and again. Disembodied screams echoing without variation. Spirits that don't seem to react to the living. These aren't intelligent hauntings, they're residual recordings, energy echoes locked into place. But can we actually find science to support this idea? It might sound far-fetched to suggest that buildings can remember the past. But we already rely on physical materials to store memory every day. Magnetic tape, hard drives, optical discs, even vinyl records. All of these use materials to hold and replay information. Now, consider this. Many haunted locations are made of stone, especially quartz, limestone, and granite. These stones have something in common, something called piezoelectric properties. That means that they generate electrical charges when under pressure. Could they be acting like nature's own recording devices? Then there's the water memory hypothesis, which suggests that water might retain molecular information. Many reported hauntings occur near water, rivers, wells, underground streams. Some researchers believe that local geomagnetic fields help stabilize these imprints, allowing them to persist for decades or even centuries. But what makes these memories start playing? If hauntings are environmental recordings, what turns them on? One theory is electromagnetic fluctuations. Paranormal investigators often see EMF spikes during activity. Could those fields reactivate stored energy like static waking up an old tape? Or maybe it's the weather, electrical storms, high humidity, or sudden cold fronts. Environmental shifts could shake these imprints loose. Then there's the human factor. Some believe that people, especially those sensitive to subtle energy, can act as receivers, empaths, psychics, or even people experiencing strong emotions themselves. They might complete the circuit and start the playback. That could explain looping hauntings, spirits that don't acknowledge us, or phenomena that fade like a worn-out tape. But what if we could go beyond just seeing and hearing these imprints? If buildings store memories, can we retrieve them? Some researchers believe that we already do. Take EVP, electronic voice phenomena. What if those aren't real-time spirit voices, but trapped sounds picked up by sensitive equipment? There's also a new field, acoustic archaeology. It studies how sound might linger in ancient architecture, literally recorded into the walls. Now, add in AI. Imagine analyzing electromagnetic patterns, audio anomalies, and vibrational data to uncover hidden energy layers in haunted spaces. We're talking about a future where we might actually be able to replay the past, not through imagination or stories, but as reconstructed events pulled from the very structure of a building. And if that's possible, then history isn't gone. It's encoded in the stone, simply waiting to be read. Let's stretch this theory a little bit. What if some of these experiences aren't replays at all? What if they're bleed-throughs between moments in time? Some physicists believe that time isn't perfectly linear. Under certain conditions, two time periods might overlap for a moment. That's called a time slip. It could explain sightings of ghosts that seem just as startled as we are, or people who claim to have walked into the past, if only for a moment. In that case, we're maybe not seeing ghosts at all. Maybe we're seeing people real time in their time. And from their point of view, maybe we're the ghosts. So what do you think? Are hauntings just echoes of powerful moments? Is the stone tape theory the missing link between physics, emotion, and the paranormal? Or are we brushing up against something even stranger, like time folding in on itself? Drop your thoughts in the comments and share your experiences. If you're curious about where science meets the unknown, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee using the link below. Thanks for watching. I'm Larry Flaxman, and this is The Curiosity Files.